Hello everyone, Pallytime here with TGN.TV. Hope you are all having a fantastic day today. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to unlock the White Mage advanced job. We find ourselves on my level 30 Conjurer accepting a quest from the Conjurer Guildmaster. This is after you have already completed the level 30 Conjurer quest. If you're having any issues with that, I did a video not very long ago that will help you complete that quest. But in order to be eligible to unlock White Mage, not only do you need Conjurer at level 30, but also Arcanist at level 15. After some dialogue, you will teleport yourself to the Central Shroud, find your quest givers along this little river here. Don't worry, it's very clearly indicated. And then after a small cutscene, the fight will commence. You will be presented with 4 mobs in front of you. Your main target is the giant scorpion. And just a side note, if you've been keeping up with your hunting logs, you can actually get 3 updates in here off of killing that mob that I just killed there. Now, one of the mistakes that I did on this fight was trying to CC the insect swarms. I did not realize how squishy those insect swarms actually are. As long as you have, you know, basic gear, I think I'm mostly in level 20 gear, if I'm totally honest. As long as you have at least some decent damage, a stone 2 will almost be more than enough to kill those swarms in a single cast. There's no reason to risk keeping them alive for any reason. I'm not sure if it's based on boss percentage health or if it's just over time, but more ads will spawn. And it seems like the Shroud Hair is always going to be focused on you. So you want to make sure that you take down the Shroud Hair first. He also has a really nasty silence ability, so it may not be a bad idea to go ahead and use your knockback on the Shroud Hair to keep him back. Again, this was my first time doing this fight, so I was actually still trying to focus down the insect swarms because, again, I just found out how easy they were to kill, and I wanted to kill them. It just seemed like the natural thing to do. Now, switching my attention over to the Shroud Hair, you may have noticed that I was silenced for a little while there, but he didn't have very much health either. As far as your companions go, they do a pretty good job of keeping themselves alive. They are a pair of white mages, if I understood the story correctly. And they're using things like Stone Skin and Protect and Cure 2s and all that kind of stuff to keep themselves alive, maybe even some regens, I don't really know. But eventually, they did lose aggro on the giant scorpion here, and his attacks were pretty easy to avoid. They were simply a targeted line, basically, directly in front of him. Now, it was a large area, but it was only in a straight line. You didn't have to do very much moving at all in order to get out of it. A simple strafe would be more than adequate. At this point, I probably could have just focused the scorpion down, but I was still going with the ads because typically in these duties and these events, keeping the ads under control is usually the most important part. But as far as things go, this was pretty easy. You know, not too much trouble here. As you can see, he is pretty damage resistant. I actually think your companions in this fight are going to be doing a little bit more damage. But after that third wave of ads, there's not going to be any more, and you are free to just sit here and DPS the boss down. After the duty is complete, that is fun to say. After the duty is complete, you will be presented with another cutscene where you actually are presented with the crystal that you're going to be equipping in order to become a White Mage later on. I thought that was kind of cool. It just kind of showed it flying into your hands. Then again, if you already have it in your hands, why did you have to finish the quest in order to become a White Mage? I don't know. That's not the point. Make your way to the Southern Shroud, I believe, is the next place that you have to go. Turn in your quest complete, and you will be presented with the congratulatory "You unlocked a job, you are so awesome" text on your screen. Oh, I worked really, really hard to get White Mage unlocked as fast as I could, and I don't regret that at all. I'm having a lot of fun in this game. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button below. Leave me a comment down below as well, and if you're new to this channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Now go ahead and equip that White Mage crystal and be proud.